Can you survive in the desert long-term after SHTF? First let's assess some bigger desert cities such as El Paso and Juarez, first settled and founded 1680 and 1659, Tucson, Arizona, founded in 1775, Phoenix, Arizona, settled in 1867, Indio, California, incorporated in 1930.
All of these cities except for Indio have one thing in common: they came about before technology such as the refrigerator, modern air conditioning, and the freezer. But most importantly, the modern air conditioner, one major luxury that makes life in the desert bearable, but not necessary. All of these cities also have something in common, and that's it has some sort of water source. Indio being the least amount of water at just 0.03%, it's no wonder this city was founded after modern technology. If you take a drive from West Texas to California, you'll notice a few different ghost towns along the way, and you'll notice a common theme with them: there is no source of water. Most of these towns would have been founded after the very late 1800s and early 1900s, or right around the time of some modern technology or the ability to import water and food. Of course, natives inhabited some far remote places utilizing caves and cliffs for their places of residence. However, again, there's one major similarity, and that's the presence of water. So now let's answer the question of, can you survive in the desert during and or after SHTF? The answer is technically yes, however you will 100% need to be located near some source of water. You should note that a small stream should not be considered a good source of water, however it should suffice in an emergency. Just don't plan on staying too long, as a small stream might only be temporary or seasonal. If you must be in a desert area during or after SHTF, you should look at a location along a natural river with fish. Your location should have some sort of foliage other than small bushes. There should be wildlife in the area also. The soil should be good enough to grow in, as well as you shouldn't only depend on hunting and fishing. It is also very important that you know what plants you cannot eat, as the American deserts host poisonous plants. You could in fact go lone wolf in the desert short-term or seasonally during the fall or springtime. However, long-term should be in a MAG, or mutual assistance group, or community. This way you are not responsible for absolutely everything. The American deserts are not only deadly because of how dry they are, but also because of the wildlife that calls the desert its home, from mountain lions to coyote, to the rare jaguar, to snakes, spiders, scorpions, and centipedes. Other danger factors about the deserts is its climate, as the summer months can become deadly hot and the winter months can become dangerously cold, not to mention monsoon season and flash flooding in areas. Flash floods can and do kill. It doesn't even need to be raining overhead for an area to experience flash floods. The short answer is, yes, you can live in the desert after SHTF, however it is limited to areas of water. My suggestion is, if you're in the desert areas during or after SHTF, you should find a way to a less hostile climate, such as a wooded area, and/or mountainous area, as higher elevation and shaded areas will on average have a lower temperature. As I stated early on in this video, cities like El Paso and Juarez, Tucson and Phoenix were all founded before modern technology and prove that life in the desert with more primitive technology is possible. It is really only possible with others and around water.